Make yourself tall.
I can't go any taller. Hi everyone, I'm Emily Karim and I'm running for Vice President of your Students' Guild. I'm the current Clubs and Societies Officer in the Student Guild, and I also work really closely with Mark, the current Vice President, to represent the students where I can. Along with looking after all the 30 clubs and societies that I have and providing around-the-clock support for them, I sit on a variety of student panels such as academic, scrutiny, disciplinary, student complaint panels, where I represent the best interests of the students. I'm the first student to sit on the university's Regulation Task and Finish Group Committee, which is a big deal because this committee looks after all the policies and procedures of the university. For example, at the moment we're looking at the classification degrees and the percentages of your overall grades and how that's calculated. So it's to make sure that the calculation process brings the best possible outcome for the student. And I also represent students at national conferences as well. As well as throughout my studies of the last 4 years, I'm also an operational staff member at Glyndŵr University. So some of you may recognise my face. I work in the library and IT services, and I'm also a student ambassador for the last 4 years. So I've built up really good relations with all the staff members in different departments, and I understand the logistics of how the university works and how best to make the changes that are needed, for example, how to improve and get better resources. I'm currently running a shush campaign in the library to improve the learning environment. This is not to force people to be silent, it's just to pleasantly remind people to be mindful of other people in there and to keep the noise to a minimum. There's also a competition for that, which is cash prizes, so if anyone's interested in entering that, deadline's this Friday, so you just email it me. I've also secured a library book drop-off box at Norfolk campus so that students don't have to travel back to the Wrexham campus to drop off books, so that's quite handy for students. As Vice President, my main aims would be to firstly continue to represent students on an individual, local and national level, but to enhance and enrich the student experience by focusing on the student services and making sure that what is available and is accessible for all students and delivers what the students need. I'm also looking at the facilities, both academic, looking at resources and Wi-Fi, and also the social areas, where I've already spoken to the relevant people to increase the seating area in the main reception as well, to provide more seating for people to socialise. And I'm also keen to focus on the social activities, so working collaboratively with all the campuses to increase participation and offer better and more regular activities for all different types of students. Basically, overall, my main aim is to improve the communication and engagement between the staff and the students. So students make a university and your voices should be heard. Together, let's make Glyndŵr a place to be proud of. Thank you.